Okay, so what's happening now? Let's see here. Spent a crazy weekend in Osaka again, or part of it in Osaka. Going for a barbecue, meeting some friends, spending Monday morning uh, talking to people about getting an apartment. Apartment, it's in process. Um, I've applied, so having put in the application, the apartment's reserved in my name, but now I just got to get all the paperwork done. So I needed a form for proof of income. I don't have a job in Osaka yet, but if I can just prove potential income, they were just fine with me sending it to the school board here. So I sent that to my supervisor, who's always slow about things, ridiculously slow. Plane tickets I still haven't gotten yet that we've been talking about for well over 6 weeks. We're at about 2 months now. Yeah, and that's another complicated issue, but it's one that's taken a long time. So I let him know that this is imperative and I need it now, and hopefully that's enough to get through to him. If not, I'll be taking part of another day off of school and just going to his office to have him do that for me. I'll stand over his shoulder and push him if I need to. Do this. I need to get an apartment. I think he understands that if I don't get the apartment, I can't really move out of here. So the apartment's in process. Also, the barbecue I was at on Sunday, I got some more information from Akiko. Akiko's friend, who I've never met, works at a company that does that. When I was told does international furniture sales for high-end furniture, and they're looking for someone who speaks English. So that sounded really good, and I called them up Monday morning and got an appointment, and they gave me their internet address so I could find their map online, and it doesn't really look like they sell furniture. It looks more like they sell food, which is different than furniture, but could still be exciting. So I have that interview tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'm going to rush out in the morning and get some other paperwork at the city hall that I need done for my new apartment. And let's see here. Also, yesterday, 2 o'clock, I had an interview that was an hour-long, all in Japanese, pretty intense. And that's for it's a PR job for a patent law office. They translate patents and get them run through in the Japanese patent system here, because you need a Japanese lawyer to do that. So they need someone to do PR in English-speaking countries to contact lawyers in the U.S., Australia, England, Canada, New Zealand, and talk to them about their law practices and get them to send their stuff here to Japan so that these guys can translate it. They make money through their translation. So it's building rapport and keeping up rapport with lawyers in other countries, and then being able to report back to the boss and be able to do some translation. So I talked to them, and I did pretty well at the interview there. I may end up with that job. They basically said, you seem right. We're up for giving you a try. So it's kind of first month as a trial basis, see how things go. What you're good at, basically, if you're good at nothing, you get 1 month. If you're actually good at what you do, 1, we'll train you and make you better at it, and 2, we'll use you where you're good. The hours are kind of random. Could be doing a 9 to 5 job, dealing mostly with Australia and New Zealand, or it could be a job where it goes a little later in the day so you can deal with England, or really late so you can deal with New York, or starting really early so you can deal with San Francisco, depending on what time of the day you're going to talk to what part of the country, or what part of the world, sorry. So, yeah, all that's going on. Job search has been, it's really intimidating when looking online, and online all I found was English jobs. I've actually turned down 2 teaching jobs. One was with really little kids, and the other was with a place that was just inconvenient. It was a more than an hour commute, and was didn't have good days off. Their days off were Wednesday and Sunday, and their work schedule would have had me working so late. I wouldn't get home till 10 o'clock at night. So I decided that one was impossible. And both of which they said, we're interested in you. Can you give us an answer by about this time? And one of them, I got back to them before they got back to me, and just said I'm not interested. The little kids. The other one, he was calling me within a week to see if I could do it. I'm guessing to see if I could do it. He called me up and said, yeah. I mean, he was like, I want to talk to you again about this and see where you're at. So I just sent him an email and said I'm no longer interested. I'm going to go find a non-teaching job. So that's where I'm at. Things with the headhunting company are still kind of up in the air. They have just, haven't been completely comfortable there, and maybe I could work for them later or some other time. The other ones are kind of more appealing at the moment. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and it's getting so hot here, just miserably hot. I'm sweating in my apartment, not doing anything and sweating. And it's also still so moist that my laundry's taking forever to dry. These sheets and stuff may not be done till morning. That's okay. I sleep with almost nothing these days. No blankets. Sleep with a pillow and a fan. Yeah. But I've got about 3 weeks left here, and then I'm moving to Osaka. Well, moving my stuff to Osaka and heading home for a friend's wedding. So that's a quick update for where things really are now. I may get back to the other stuff and call it archives later. Okay.